Hey guys, welcome back to another plan with me. This week I'm planning from September 18th to the 24th, and I'm using this kit called Rainy Fall from PinkPlannerShop. This is yet another printable kit. I've been loving them. However, I will say that it was pretty frustrating trying to get this entire kit printed and cut. I was having a lot of silhouette issues with cutting a different kit and ended up using so much extra sticker paper that I didn't have enough for this kit. So I had to wait until more was delivered. And then even after that, I was still having silhouette issues. I have no idea what fixed the problem. I can't tell you, but I managed to get the rest of this kit fixed. So there you have it. I will say that my new paper is so much better than my old paper. It's just so much easier to pick up off the page. Still a little bit difficult. Like I think I have to use tweezers. It's really hard to get my nail under the corners because it is quite thin. But once I have it going, it doesn't rip up the page, which is so nice because the previous sticker paper I was using was sort of a nightmare. But yeah, so I had wanted to get this spread down so much earlier, but just had to wait for the delivery to come. As far as the rest of the spread goes, I'm pretty happy with how it came out. It's definitely more of a simple spread than I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of like full box hacks and some foil, but this is just straightforward, just a box on every day because it just wasn't a very eventful week. It was pretty nice to just like get through this easy breezy without having to engineer some fantastic full box hack because I'm just not very good at them. For, I guess everything that happened this week, it was a lot of not much. It was very cold and very rainy basically all week. There was maybe 2 days where it didn't rain, but it was still very gloomy and very cold and very wet just because it was raining every other day. I also went horseback riding in the rain and the cold, which goes against everything I hold true, but I don't even know what that means. Basically, it just really goes against my nature to do that, but we didn't want to cancel and we ended up getting pretty lucky. It only rained for the last 10 minutes of our ride because we had an early ride. And then, it was pretty intense rain, like it was coming sideways. And then it rained, it rained for the rest of the day as well, which sort of sucked because I had a couple other things to do out in the real world, and it's just not fun getting in and out of your car when you're all wet. As far as the rest of the week, like I said, it basically just rained the whole week, so I did a whole lot of nothing. I barely cleaned this week, which is very unlike me. I don't even think I did laundry this week. It was just super lazy for me. And because I had such a shitty week prior to this and the shitty weather, I just gave myself full permission to just do whatever the hell I wanted. I thought I was going to get back into working out. I did do one workout and one run this week, but not much else. And it was fine. I usually feel really guilty when I don't use my time, what's the word? Whatever, appropriately, I guess. But not this week. I did not care at all. So this might be a little bit of a boring talk through just because I just did nothing. But here we go. Without further ado, let's get into the day by day, starting with Monday. The first thing I marked with a little thing and this, what's his name from It, the little brother, I'm blanking, Georgie, this little Georgie munchkin from Once More with Love. I marked that it rained, of course. It basically rained every day, but that's how we're going to start Monday. And I'm able to work from home on Mondays, thank God, or I'd kill myself. But anyway, can you say that? Probably shouldn't have said that. Anyway, I used this Papershire laptop to mark working from home, and I was very pleased because I don't want to walk in the rain. Then with a fancy label and another munchkin just not having a good day, I marked that I was feeling incredibly depressed because I was. When I had my break, I decided to use it to do the litter and vacuum, which is something I really enjoy about working from home. I can't stand that when I finally get home from the office around 6, I still have to do the litter and sweep and then take it back outside when the last thing I want to do is venture outside ever again. So yeah, it was nice being able to do it on my lunch break. Then with a munchkin holding a paper bag, I marked that I had to prep for work the next day because I had to go into the office, which sucks. I hate making my lunch. I hate picking out my outfit. I just hate it. I hate it so much. Then with a little thing and this planner from the kit, I just marked that I filled a previous spread. And then Joe came over and I just marked that with this pair of glasses that I've had stashed away from a previous kit. I have no idea what brand or what shop I should say. And then I just marked that I was in my feelings and just I was just not having the best day. Hence letting myself just do whatever the hell I wanted for the rest of the week. Moving on to Tuesday, the first thing I marked was that I had really bad night sweats and insomnia the night before. I'm not really sure. It might have been the extra body heat because Joe stayed over. I don't know, but yeah, I really did not sleep well at all. I got 4 hours of sleep maybe, and I had to go in the office. So under that, with these shoes from the kit, I just marked walking to work. And then with this angry munchkin, I marked in office. Fortunately, I was able to kill an hour trying to get a keyboard to work, and it never ended up working. But that was nice because it just gave me something else to do besides calling people who don't want to hear from me. So that was nice. I just used a little snarky munchkin head to mark that. With this microphone from the kit, I marked doing a voiceover. Then with this puzzle piece that my friend Ilza from Ilza's Melted Plans print and cut for me, I marked doing a puzzle. Then with a little thing and this old SPC icon, I marked that I did my nails, and I always do them right before bed because that's the only way to ensure I don't mess them up. So I take my contacts out, everything, I unmake the bed and then do my nails and then just slip in the bed and lay there while they dry. And then the final thing on Tuesday with this emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co., I marked that I was exhausted. Moving on to Wednesday, the first thing I marked was that my period came early again, which sucks. It was 6 days early. So that was cool. Wasn't really planning on that, but, explained a lot about my mood. Under that, and the little blood is from Once More with Love, as well as this little munchkin with a backpack that I used to mark walking to work. Once again, I was in office, so I used a laptop from the kit to mark that. With this tiny little cell phone from some older kit, I marked that I finally texted some friends. Sometimes I avoid texting people because I'm just too used up and I don't want to talk to any more people. But there were a few people that were on my list that I was I'm going to text them this day. I'm going to get back to them this day. So I did that, trying to be a better friend. Then when I got home, I forced myself to do a 30-minute back and chest workout, and I marked that with this dumbbell from Planting Roses that I've had for a million years, I can't even tell you, and I've been waiting for an opportunity to use it, so I thought it looked decent in this spread. Then with this laundry basket, again, from some other kit that I just stashed away, I marked that I had to try on a bunch of dresses that I had ordered for a wedding. My clothing is not fitting me very well, but yeah, had to do that, not fun. Then the final thing I marked with this Carly Plans TV was that I worked on my puzzle and watched an episode of Criminal Minds before I had to go to bed. Yeah, that's the other thing about in office. My downtime is an hour, 2 hours some nights. It sucks. But anyway, moving on. To Thursday, the first thing I marked was that I walked to work once more, and I'm so mad at myself. I accidentally wrote this taking up the whole box, but I meant to mark that I finished the audiobook The Socialite, and I did enjoy it. It was a little weird, very similar to the book that Mila Kunis Netflix movie is based on. I'm blanking on the name, but if you know, you know. And then this little Olive Printables thing, yeah, that's from Olive Printables. Under that, with this little sneaky Once More with Love munchkin, I marked that I finally attempted to get coffee at the office. This is stupid. You can make fun of me. But I have not ever gotten coffee at work, even though it's free, because I'm so scared that I'm going to trip on the stairs back up to my office and spill it everywhere. But this day I was so tired and didn't have a second Red Bull with me. I very rarely do, because I try to just drink one a day. But anyway, this day I was finally so tired that I braved the coffee maker and it was empty. So didn't really go as planned. Then something that was nice to break up my work day was there was an office happy hour from like 3 to 5 or something like that. And one of my few coworkers wanted to go down and asked if I would go with him, just so that, you know, he'd have someone to talk to that he knew, because we don't know anybody else in the office. So we went down for like half an hour. So that was nice, just killing some more time. Then after work, I went over to Joe's and by the way, this little like wine bottle is just from, I don't know, maybe even like an old monthly kit. I've had some of these stickers for absolutely ever and have just been waiting to use them. With this Once More with Love Boop Munchkin sticker, I marked that I went to Joe's and we got Cold Stone, buy one, get one free. Yeah, buy one, get one free. And it was still good because I get cake batter flavored ice cream, so the ice cream has some flavor. But the girl who made my sundae didn't smash the Reese's, so I basically had, and she put like no peanut butter and no fudge into it pretty much. So I basically had plain cake batter ice cream with a giant Reese's peanut butter cup in it. And it's like, Cold Stone is so expensive, make it right. Like, your whole shtick is that you smash the ice cream together on a Cold Stone. So do that maybe. But at least it was buy one, get one free. So if I had paid full price, I probably would have cried, because everything makes me cry. That would have made me cry. And then finally, the last thing I marked on Thursday was that I fell asleep on the couch because very tired, never got that coffee. And I have been hoarding this sticker for so long, but it just worked too well, and I had the space for it, so I had to use my very last pumpkin paper Terra of this little girl sleeping on a couch. I have been hoarding this sticker ever since I found out that her shop was closing permanently, and I can never get any more, and I'm really, really, really sad about it. Moving on to Friday, the first thing I marked with another munchkin was that I got to work from home again. I was able to do the litter on my break again, which is always nice, so I marked that with this litter munchkin. Then with this toilet from Papershire and another little sneaky munchkin dude, I marked that the toilet was making more weird noises after getting it fixed. So that was concerning, but I decided to ignore it and not deal with it because I just didn't have the energy, and the toilet was still working, so I did not care. Under that, with this little Nike shoe from Piper Paper Plans, I marked that I did my first run since Prague, and it really wasn't that bad. I thought I was going to have lost a lot of my stamina, not that I have that much to begin with, but I didn't, so that was cool. Then with this Piper Paper Plans French fry sticker and a pizza sticker from the kit, I marked that Joe and I tried Wawa pizza and French fries, and it was basically what you'd expect. Pretty much frozen pizza and frozen fries reheated and then sold to you for a stupid price. It was edible. It was fine. Like, if someone gave it to me and said that was my option, I would happily eat it, but I'm never going to get it again, like on purpose, you know? Then the final thing for Friday with this Once More with Love sticker of two munchkins watching TV, I marked that we watched the movie Piggy. I want to say it's a Spanish film. Don't watch it if you don't like unnerving films, we'll just leave it at that. Moving on to Saturday, the first thing I marked with another Papershire sticker of this little bunny getting electrocuted by a cloud. I marked that it was very windy and very rainy this day. I ended up going with Joe to his work stops, and I used this Coffee Monsters Co. sticker to mark that. We were able to stop at ShopRite, and I don't remember why we went there. We must have gotten something, I don't know. But I used this Once More with Love sticker to mark that. And then I bought a donut at ShopRite. I should not have done that, but I did. So I used a little Sticky Perks donut to mark that. Then with this piece of deco from a very old Glam Planner sticker, I've had this forever because it's just too big to use, but I finally got to use it. We got 85-cent blizzards. If you had the app for Dairy Queen, you were able to get a blizzard for 85 cents. So we did that. Yeah, it was okay. And then the final thing for Saturday, I marked that we watched Scream 4, and I used this huge piece of deco, again, from an old kit. I can't remember the shop, maybe Linner Designs, I'm not sure. But either way, it fit, it worked, and I'm running out of character stickers for like horror movies. So I need to find more of those or make more or something. But until then, I was glad I had this ghost face mask. Finally, moving on to Sunday, the first thing I marked with an alarm clock from the kit was that I was up early because I had to drive, I think, like 40-ish minutes to the horseback riding place, and we also had to be there, I think, a half hour early. So yeah, I had to wake up very early, made it to the place, and it was great. It was so much fun. I'm so glad we didn't cancel. I borrowed a raincoat from Joe because I don't own one. Stupid, I know, but I don't. So I used a little stick with the plan girl to mark that. Yeah, it was so much fun. I would love to go again when the weather is a little bit nicer, but my horse was great. He just like never veered off to the side or did anything weird, so that was cool. Then with this Carly Plans hair accessory sticker, I marked that I went to my friend's house just because she used to be a hairdresser, and I had some questions because my hair is very damaged and like broken and frizzy and terrible, and I don't know how to do a ponytail without looking like a frizzy mess, so I had to ask her for help. On the way back home, I stopped at Walmart to pick up a case of Red Bull and a bag of potato chips for somebody else, but it was pouring rain. It was so gross out, and they don't give you bags anymore, so I'm just like carrying wet stuff through the, parking lot. It wasn't cute. And then there was no way in hell I was going to stop anywhere else because the weather was so bad. When I got back, I took a nap and I used this, I don't remember. This mask is from like an old kit. I also forgot to mention that the purse and credit cards are from the current kit I'm using, and this Red Bull can is from a shop I don't remember the name of, so I apologize. Then with another pumpkin paper Coterra, RIP, I marked that we ended up going to a dinner with one of Joe's friends' families, and that was nice. And then the final thing for Sunday was we finished Scream 4. I was too tired to finish it Saturday night, and I had to get up early Sunday. And I just used a Sticky Perks remote control to mark that. So yeah, that is everything for this very uneventful week. I'm also not sure how this voiceover went, but we're not going to redo it because we are so behind. It's currently Friday, October the 13th, and so we're still, 3 weeks behind-ish? Either way, we don't have time, so I hope this wasn't too painful. I'm very tired, so I don't know if you could tell, but anyway, I'm just going to shut up. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.